Hi everyone and welcome back to Rehustle 2. Super excited to have you guys with me again, and for you guys just tuning in, my name is Teju. I am super passionate about business. I've started some businesses in the past, an e-commerce company called Tesodo, and then my last company, Salt Group, and I am rehustling. So what is a rehustle? I think of it as a reset and hustling. So, I'm resetting my entrepreneurial career, doing something completely different, moving to a new space and a new business, and honestly having to start from scratch. So, I'm documenting my journey for you guys. It's a little bit after 5 a.m., and I'm up, ready to make these videos, ready to jump into building the next business. A little tired, but it's okay because when you're committed to the hustle, you get up, you make it happen, you grind, you do the work, ask the questions, and I'm super excited to dive in. So, what do we have in store for today? So, last time I introduced the two concepts. So, I'm trying to move more into like the health and wellness space, back into the health and wellness space because that's where I started my career. And I've got two ideas. One is connecting people to nutritionists, is the simplistic way to put it. The other is more of like a media brand and products. So stuff that's related to health and wellness programming, and then a line of products potentially, or selling other people's products via e-commerce site. We'll see. And I am going to build these lean and mean. I'm going to use some of the tricks and tactics that I used in the past. So building a WordPress website, testing some ad strategies, working with some influencers potentially, and let's just see what gets traction. Like, I've tried so many business ideas, guys, and I think that that's the thing about rehustle. Like, you're gonna have to consistently reset, retool, rehustle, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've definitely gone through periods of being an entrepreneur where I felt embarrassed because I've tried so many things that didn't pop, that didn't work. And, with each thing that I try and fail at, I learn something new. And as I mentioned last time, for this go at it, I'm going to bring on some business coaches, a couple episodes down the line, and work with some mentors. I think that that's one thing that I hadn't done before that has been missing. So I'm super excited to, align myself with the right people so that the learning gets taken to the next level. So what do we've got for today? So today I'm up and up early to start working on this stuff. So for Nourish Print, which is the nutritionist concept, I had downloaded a WordPress theme via ThemeForce. I had gotten that installed, and I started kind of putting together a super beta website. I'll link up to the beta website, and I'll also link up to all the tools that I use to actually build that website. And then same thing with WellRen. Again, these are all loose names, and one of the things that I think is important to know is, while the name is important, I wouldn't waste time on, like, waste like 2 years on trying to figure out like what's the name of your business. Like, go with something you like and get the idea out there, and that's exactly what I've done. So what I'm going to focus on today is just cleaning up those landing pages. So my strategy for each of these, again, like, may the best business win. Like, this is like a business duel. So I'm going to clean up those landing pages. I'm going to post. I always do this when I have an idea. I'm going to actually post something to Craigslist. Like, it sounds crazy, but Craigslist is a huge marketplace. I'm going to see if anyone's interested. I'm going to like outline the ideas and see if anyone's interested. From there, I'm going to start optimizing the content a bit on the page. I'll show you guys what I do and like some of the things I'm thinking about. And then it's pushing the idea out there and getting marketing before I have the whole thing built. So I'll be tapping customers. I'll walk you guys through how I'm going to find some of them and seeing like, hey, are you interested in this? Give me feedback, doing some survey work. I typically use Ask Your Target Market, or I use SurveyMonkey to survey my own lists. I'm also launching a sweepstakes through something called Viral Loops because I need to build a list for this. I had launched a sweepstakes for another idea that's related to health and wellness. It hasn't quite panned out. So because I'm pivoting, I may see if I can tap into that list. It's a list of like 4,000 people that I had collected from another idea that I'm working on. And I may try to email those folks and say, hey, here's some other concepts. Are you interested? So again, testing. You guys are going to learn with me. I'm learning. We'll see what works. We'll see what doesn't work. I'm gonna dive into now refining those landing pages, and I'll walk you guys through what I'm doing really quickly, and excited to get stuff moving. All right, till next time, have a good one. So let's jump into how I built Nourish Print and tentatively called Wellren. So I use ThemeForest to get my theme. They have amazing, beautiful drag and drop themes. You can just simply search WordPress theme as you see here, and a ton will come up, and find the one that works for you. The themes are completely customizable. A lot of them have Visual Composer, which makes it even easier to build a theme. That's why I don't really use landing pages a ton, just because it's almost just as easy for me to build a WordPress website. So you can see here's Nourish Print that I'm working on. You'll see all the demo content is still in there, so I've got some work to do. I'll go back in and customize all of this to look, feel, and sound like my brand. So I'm going back in, I'm editing the page, and you'll see the layout with Visual Composer. Visual Composer uses grids and columns and rows, and it's drag and drop, easy to customize. Pick a section of text, edit it out, hit save, and you're ready to go. So if you choose to use WordPress, definitely find a theme that has Visual Composer, especially if you're just starting out, because it makes it drag and drop like a Wix or like a Squarespace. So much easier to build a site. When I first started using WordPress, they didn't have Visual Composer, and you had to do a ton of stuff by scratch, which made it a little bit more difficult. The other question I get asked about is hosting. So I use HostGator to host my themes. There's a ton of different hosting options, Rackspace, Bluehost, but HostGator is effective and easy. All right, happy building, everyone. I'll check in with you next time. Bye.